All right, guys, so this is also something you should have learned in 5th grade. It's dividing with fractions. The only vocabulary word you need to know is reciprocal. All right, so reciprocal is any two numbers with the product of 1. I like to say the reciprocal is kind of like the opposite. Oops. So if I say I have a number 2 and I multiply it by its reciprocal would be 1/2, right? Because 2 over 1 is the whole number. If I flip it over, that's the reciprocal. So I should be able to multiply these and it should equal 1. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 over 2 is the same as 1 whole. So that is a reciprocal. All right, and then when dividing, we're going to use the reciprocal to easily divide fractions and whole numbers and mixed numbers. There is a little trick that I like to use that is basically the reciprocal, but it's easier for me to remember, and that's called keep, change, flip. All right, so you might have heard about it. It's keep, change, flip. All right, so the process is we're going to keep the first number or first part of the problem. So it could be a whole number, it could be a fraction, it could be a mixed number. So keep the first number. We're going to change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and then we're going to flip the second number. That's the reciprocal. Okay, so that's how we're going to find the reciprocal. So let's jump right in and do some problems. Okay, let's keep it with whole numbers. Oh, sorry. Let's keep it with whole numbers. And let's find 2 divided by 1/3. So 2 divided by 1/3. All right, so I'm going to keep, change, flip because that's easy for me to remember, right? I'm going to keep my 2, which is 2 over 1. I'm going to change my division sign, so it's 2 over 1 times, and I'm going to flip the second number. So 2 over 1 times 1 over 3 will flip itself to 3 over 1. And then I just solve like usual. So 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. So 1/3, 2 divided by 1/3 is 6. Okay? Pretty easy, right? Let's do a fraction divided by a fraction. All right, same process applies. So if I have 1/3, I'm sorry, 1/2 divided by 1/3, I'm going to keep, change, flip, right? Keep 1/2 the same. I'm going to change the division sign and then flip the second number. So 1/3 flipped over is 3 over 1. Then I'm going to multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. That's an improper fraction, so I got to fix that, right? So 3 divided by 2 is 1. So this is whole, numerator, denominator. So that goes to 1 and 1/2. Okay, let's do a couple more problems. Let's do another fraction by fraction. Actually, let's do mixed numbers because you guys struggle with mixed numbers. All right, so if I needed to divide a mixed number by a mixed number. So let's say I had 5 1/2 divided by 2 1/2. All right, so first of all, I can't do anything till I can have these as mixed numbers, right? Because I can't multiply fractions unless I have fractions. So 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11 halves. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5 halves. Okay. Now I can do my keep, change, flip process. So I'm going to keep 11 halves the same. I'm going to change my division sign to a multiplication sign. And then I'm going to flip or find the reciprocal of my second number. And then I'm just going to multiply. 11 times 2 is 22. 2 times 5 is 10. It's an improper fraction, so I'm going to divide 22 divided by 10. 10 can go into 22 2 times. Okay, this is whole numerator, denominator. So I should have 2 and 2/10, which I can simplify. So I have 2 and 1/5. All right, what if I have a whole number? So what if I have a mixed number, let's say, 1 3/4 divided by 2. Same thing still applies. I need to make that to a whole number or a improper fraction. So I'm going to do 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7/4 divided by 2. And that is actually 2 over 1, right? Then I'm going to do my keep, change, flip. So 7/4 times the reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. And then I multiply. 7 times 1 is 7. 4 times 2 is 8. I can't simplify that any more than it is. So my answer then is 7/8. And that's really all there is to it, kiddos. So I'm going to go ahead and post this and then post your knowledge check. And then you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you on Monday.